Yo! Video games.
Time for some platforming perfection.
Okay,
From
show me.
N64.
Show me perfect platforming perfection. Show me why.
Show me some alliteration.
First off, these stages are big and very empty. Why?
Yeah, whatever. I don't give a damn about cutscenes. There he is, the fun begins.
That lady is loud.
Yeah, whatever.
Jiggy, and he's a jigsaw puzzle piece. How cute. Oh!
So you never owned an N64, did you, Max?
Only for Killer Instinct Gold did I. I had one for KI Gold, but that was way later. I think I played NFL Quarterback Club on it, and it was pretty good. Oh, and I played NBA Hang Time. That game was fucking great. Blast Corps, also played that. And that might be it. Those are like the only games I really focused on.
I remember EGM was saying how, like, if you play this game on loud, someone will think, like, the retard circus has moved in next door.
Really? They said that they could get away with that back in like 1997?
Yeah, as long as I get it.
This game looks so visually similar to Donkey Kong Country 64. Like, I'd swear they're the same game.
This one's way better, though. So you gotta, like, a reason why a lot of people love these games is kind of context, because, like, when it came out, like, remember how, like, most games had fucking fog everywhere?
Yeah.
This was, like, one of the first games to have a completely... I mean, in N64 you couldn't see the gorilla or the bull from this point.
Did it need an expansion pack, though?
Nope. But you could see all the way to the end of the level from any given point. It was the first, like, fogless N64 game. I mean, the enemies and shit would kind of fade in, but they had a pretty good distance even for that. For N64, anyways.
Yeah, the old fog and fuzz of the games was predominant in pretty much, like, everything. There's some, like, weird shit N64 limitations where N64 couldn't do the 2D backgrounds of Killer Instinct. It didn't have enough RAM. So they had to make the backgrounds 3D. Polygonal and textured. Because they didn't have enough RAM for the memory of all the ridiculously compressed textures and animations that were changed from the arcade version. It's hilarious how, like, the Nintendo consoles never gave a faithful port of KI. Like, even KI 2 is, like, horrendously bunk compared to the arcade version.
Horrendously bunk.
It is. It's like a fourth of the animations were removed. Like, or like, this frame's just taken out. And what's really funny, I'll let you guys in on something kind of crazy. I asked Ken Lobb one time if he could do me a favor and let me know if this even exists. I was asking him, I know that KI2 was like 90% finished development for the SNES, but KI2 never got released on the SNES and got released as KI Gold later on the 64. I died for justice! Thank you so much, dude. And I was asking, like, so I know this game existed, but did it ever get printed? Did it ever actually get put into a physical form? Is there a ROM, anything like that? And he pretty much says he doesn't think so. Like, he wasn't the guy making the game, which were the dudes in England, but, yeah, he had no rebuttal, and he's like, yeah, I have no idea. Like, I don't think that game ever even got anywhere beyond, like, just raw development. Might not even have had a build.
Max is at it with this.
No, I'm looking at it. The audio's cutting into when we're talking, and you get mad echo because the hurries are ridiculously loud, and the game isn't. This version of the game isn't really well audio balanced.
Steve, you were like, you got a pad, 3DS, and a fucking
I'm
phone.
fucking uploading.
What are you trying to do there?
I'm talking
You
to
trying to like break into like some
That's
fucking
right, hacks.
some hacks over there?
You need the tools.
Lizard asshole over here.
That's right. Back in
The
the
ass bounce for that.
There's a lot of who's and herbees and who cheese and stuff like that in this game. I've noticed. The Judge! Thank you so much, Sir Judge. Holy shit. I died for justice. Thank you so much, dude. And the Judge says 20 to plug for a good friend of mine. Make some solid music if you're still looking for some people. He did the music for the Bit Battle Brothers intro. Oh shit, I'll get him to tweet you. Thank you very much, Judge. Yes, please. I do need people to make me quick, less than 30-second themes. Really bad. No, guys, this is a very important question. This or Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
Cross Tekken.
Or Cross Tekken.
Jesus. That game is still just so super hated to this day.
It's better than Street Fighter 4 in my opinion. Still is.
It's better than Street Fighter 4 Max 2015.
It is! Street Fighter 4, quote me on this. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, greater sign, Street Fighter 4.
And
I
why?
think that game's more fun.
And why is that?
I think it's more fun. There's older fundamentals in that game, similar to classic Capcom fighting games, and Street Fighter 4 very much is a new design Capcom fighting game. Totally this. Fuck Cross Tekken. Fuck Cross Tekken.
Fuck Cross Tekken. Fuck Cross Tekken. Most hated game in existence.
You can definitely hate the reasons behind it, but Cross Tekken 2013 is an actual good fighting game. However, I hate the art style. Can't stand the overall super goofiness, like parodiness of the game. Like,
the voice acting and cutscenes are really bad.
oh yeah, well, story mode's never been good in a Street Fighter game. Yeah, I like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I haven't played it in a long time though. That's one of those truly like forgotten Capcom fighting games.
Cross Tekken?
Yeah. People just forget it exists. Red Gambit, thank you very much, dude.
See, what I liked about these games is just kind of like this sort of pure exploration of it. It's just go to these, every part of the level is used for something. Go around, explore, try shit out, see what happens if you fuck around with things.
Yeah.
That's when I just kind of got lost, because like 3D platformers just kind of died like after this era, really. Like, I remember in the PS2, GameCube era, I was always like, oh, we gotta combine it with something. We gotta make it like a platformer and a third-person shooter, or a platformer and a GTA clone. And it's like, why can't it just be a platformer? Like, I mean, I don't give a shit about like the story or characters here. I just want to play the game because it's fun, and I like to see the fucking level design, the worlds they craft. It's like Donkey Kong.
Swindlefed! For fuck's sake, Max! Swindlefed must not like SFXT.
Oh well.
Is that like just the goal of the level to collect all these things?
Yeah. You get these things.
Same in every level?
Yeah, it's 10 in each level. You get them so you can go to the other levels. They're basically kind of like currency, in a way. Level 1, they're like fucking easy as shit to get.
Swindlefed says, I respect you, but god damn it, why? Swindlefed, I can actually give you 5 reasons why Street Fighter Cross Tekken's actually better than Street Fighter 4.
Do it! 5, let's go!
Number 1, media attacks work in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Due to the large reversal window in Street Fighter 4, media attacks are hardly non-existent. You can do them, but you can get reversed out of really hard. And the reversal window in Street Fighter Cross Tekken is shorter, and you have less invincibility on a lot of attacks unless you use EX meter. Thank God for that, because it's kind of aching back to classic Capcom games. Number 2, air attacks have higher priority than a game like Street Fighter 4, making it very similar to games like Capcom vs. SNK 2. They kind of like an air-to-air and a special air-to-air, and before Hurricane Kicks were way too powerful, tend to be pretty good. I think the tag team dynamic in this game is crazy, crazy interesting. Like, right until when the game died, this is number 3, right until when the game died, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, there was new shit being discovered, like, everywhere, and there was a horrible mechanic that was in the game in the first version, which was Pandora mode, and they fixed it to the point at which it was useful, and you saw some legit awesome shit with Pandora mode, like some amazing stuff due to the tag team mechanic. That's number 3. Number 4, there's some pretty fucking interesting characters in the game, like Jin Kazama's really interesting, Yoshimitsu's really interesting. I think, some of the characters were better in Street Fighter Cross Tekken than SF4, but then they added all those characters, just threw them in, so that's kind of like doesn't apply anymore. I kind of like the Street Fighter character roster a little bit more. Next second. And what was the last one? Last one definitely is the online. It has the best online of any Capcom 3D fighting game, bar none. They actually went with rollback netcode, an emulated rollback netcode, and it did some funny things at first. There's a big issue with sound in rollback netcode that you have to sync the sound as well. Street Fighter Cross Tekken Defense Force, there we go. You have to take into account sound, because sound doesn't roll back naturally. You have to program it in to roll back as well. DS Takun! Thank you as well, dude. And at first the sound would fuck up in the first week of the game out, and then they fixed it, and over the next couple of months, it pretty much had some of the best netcode out there. It was really good to play online. You actually could learn instead of just getting frustrated like some games with SF4. Yeah, I think that's about it. It's good. It fixes a lot of the problems people had with Street Fighter 4. The problem is that is the dumbest marketing and the stupidest decisions ever made in a fighting game when it came to how the game was sold. Just totally dumb. Oh, some people had a lot of problems with the online, dude. The first week, some people did, but I don't know. Some connections cannot handle rollback. For some reason, DSL connections sometimes have an issue with rollback netcode, and it's just the way that packets are delivered. So that could be related. But if you didn't, man, so the best players in Street Fighter Cross Tekken were online players. Like, and they got good just because the game was online and it was fucking amazing. No, I've never played any of the Naruto games, actually. So you turn into random animals in this game?
Yep. Talk to the shaman and he turns you into random different shit on different levels.
And Street Fighter Cross Tekken is kind of a more offensive game design-wise than Street Fighter 4. You're kind of rewarded more for doing things instead of not doing things. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is honestly one of the first fighting games I've ever played that rewards you for not doing something. It's kind of nuts.
Sounds like a bad thing.
Well, it is. I mean, that's the biggest gripe that a lot of veteran fighting game players have with SF4. Is that Mike Z, like, did this entire this kind of entire, like, not really rant or tirade, but just like a write-up on why Street Fighter 4 is kind of, like, goofy. And,
Or did he call it something else? Like trash.
probably called it something else. I can't remember exactly. Or if he wrote that or he told it to me, but either way, he explained it perfectly and it kind of opened up my eyes because, yeah, dude, SF4 is a game that rewards you for not doing anything. And, I don't play it that way at all. But at extremely high levels, we're talking the highest levels, yes, you are rewarded highly for extreme patience. Not even in, like, Super Turbo was that the case. Super Turbo was more about execution. And spacing, of course. Yep, Zweihander. Pretty much the games that... The reason that SFXT was the worst, was just terrible, was due to reasons that outside of the game itself. It kind of sucks. And the gem shit. Take away the gem shit. That was another terrible thing about it. Take away the gem shit and you're fine. But they nerfed all that eventually. Like the auto-teching and stuff like that.